Hi friends, this is Srinivas here and welcome to our YouTube channel Cars Info. Before jumping into the video, my friends, a humble request, kindly subscribe my channel, hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload any video related to an automobile, you're not missing it. Now coming to the today's video topic, this video is especially for my sales friends. Basically what happens whenever they're interacting with the customer, as we all know that in Kia we offer certain standard safety features, but when we try to explain, we end up explaining only 2 to 3 features which are more familiar to us. Now, in this video, I'll try to focus on all those standard safety features and I try to explain in a very simple way so that whenever you're trying to explain to your customer, you can share it to your customer. That will be very easy for you. Now, first, one by one, I'll try to explain. Now, for this, I'll be taking Syros EV as a benchmark of product where it is offering with the 25 standard safety features. So, one by one, I'm going to explain all those safety features. First, I'll start with the front dual airbag. As you all know, that from the base model to the top model, we are offering the 6 airbags. So driver, co-driver, or the passenger. Then we have thorax airbags from the driver, and then we have the thorax airbag for the co-passenger. Then we have the side curtain airbags, full from the front to the rear. We count as a one, and in the same way for the passenger side. So if it is a 6 airbag, then it will have this is the setting. If it's a 7, then it will have extra airbag at the knee airbag, and if it is a 8, then it will have the extra airbag at the co-passenger. So this is the way we try to segregate the different type of airbag which is offered in the car. Then we have the high tire pressure monitoring system. Basically, what happens whenever you're going for a long trip, you should know that your car is in a spick and span for the engine and other things. But most of the time, we try to neglect the tire pressure. But here, you don't worry, friends. Here comes with the tire pressure monitoring system with all individual four tires will have the intimation of it. How much PSI should maintain? That also be there. If it is low, then it will intimate in the cluster. Then we have ABS anti-lock braking system. It is, if you want to explain it in simple way, the main thing we have four benefits for this. One is it helps in avoiding skidding. It reduces the braking distance. During this panic braking system, the vehicle is in Nino control, and it somewhat helps in reducing the tire and wear tear. Then there is one more feature that comes with is the EBD, electronic brake force distribution. Basically, what happens most of the time we end up saying that the brake force will distribute equally. It will never happen. As you know, the cars when it is stagnant, the most of the load is on the front. So to reduce and understand, because it's a sensor based, so easy to understand which wheel we have to distribute the brake force along with the ABS that enhances the brake force. So here in electronic brake force distribution, the brake force will be distributed according to three things: road, load, and speed, uniformly, depend on the road condition. Please never say that it equally. Then we have brake assist system. So along with ABS, EBD, it just a trigger point is that if you're driving a car in a highway or anywhere, how fast you remove your foot from the accelerator pedal and you try to press the brake pedal. The timing and the duration will understand, and it will try to kick in the ABS. So that will have, and also EBD will also be that how much the brake force has to be distributed, so that the braking efficiency enhances, it assisted so that it avoid the unforeseen situation. Then we have vehicle management or vehicle stability management system. Basically, what happens with the help of three sensor, steering angle sensor, yaw rate sensor, and four speed sensor. Based on this, it will try to detect which wheel have to apply the brake and how much the engine braking has to be done, so that it will try to detect two situations. One is the oversteering and the understeering. So, along with the electronic stability control and vehicle management system, what it does, it try to understand that if example, what is an oversteering or what is an understeering. Oversteering is my intention is to turn less, but the vehicle turn more. That is also not good for the car, which is oversteering. When my intention is to turn more, but the vehicle turn less, so that is called understeering. So both the situation, the vehicle might leave the road, but because of this electronic stability control, it because of the three sensors, it makes sure the vehicle is stable in high speed cornering. Then we have hill assist control. So this is a feature which is most of them helpful whenever you are driving the car in a slopey area and there is a constant traffic is there, even the front and the rear. So panic situation arises whenever you remove your foot from the brake, the vehicle tend to roll down. So that times, if an experienced driver is there, he'll understand and he can understand, he can fight with the situation. But if he's completely a new driver, he might get panic. To reduce his panicness and to ease of driving in that situation, it comes with a hill assist control. It will hold the brake for 3 seconds. So that gives enough time for him to remove his foot from the brake pedal and press the accelerator. Then we have emergency stop signal. Basically, what happens during any panic situation, this rear will intimate with the, which is called high mounted stop line. Also, at the same time, if there is a panic braking happens, it will try to indicate the rear person with the four hazards. Then we have child lock. As you know, kids are very fickle in nature. Unfortunately, while driving, if they open the rear door, that might create a very, I don't know what situation will be. To avoid the situation, it comes with a child lock. There is a button is there in the rear door. Once you activate this, so even kids can't open the door from the rear. Only person from the outside can access and can open the door. That also act as a safety for you. And it keep you a peace of mind when you are driving your car. Then we have all four disc brake along with ABS CBD. If you have four disc brake, that enhances the braking efficiency, reduce the braking distance, and avoid the skidding also. Then we have rear parking sensor. Basically, for the Syros and all, it comes with the post side parkings. So the perimetric of safety is better in this. And also, whenever you are parking your car in a congested place, that will be very easy for you. Then we have speed sensing door auto lock. So based on this, whenever you start your journey, once you reach 20 km above speed, all doors will get locked. So that you manually don't need to lock the cars. Then we have impact sensing door unlock. Basically, what happens, any unwanted situation happen and impact is happening, the person might not be in a full conscious. He may not have the strength, or he may be in a panic situation. To ease of that situation, that door latch will open, but door won't be open. But it's easy for him that situation to get out of the car. That's the thing. The main thing is there. Then we have to understand then front and rear all seat belt reminder. Basically, what happens uh, to give you, as you know, seat belt is the primary safety feature more than an airbag. If you wear the seat belt, that is more than enough. But to give you intimation, all the passenger, if it's a 5 seat, we'll have intimation for all the 5 seats. So I request you during your test drive, during your journey with your car, always wear your seat belt. Isofix, there is a Isofix child seat anchor is there. Basically, for the infant, you need to purchase that seat from the accessories. So even if you see the B and cap, there is special dedicated is for child occupant protection. So because of the Isofix only, that is there. So for this, both Syros and Celtos have secured the 5-star rating. So that also enhances the safety for your kid and all other family members. Front passenger airbag switch off, and also the indication of basically what happens if I'm traveling lonely. I don't want, if anything happened, I don't want the passenger's airbag to deploy. I can have access to deactivate it. But remember, friends, once you're traveling with your family, you have to activate it. But you need to educate our customer in such a way that it's a good feature, because once the airbag deploy is somewhat affected the overall strength of the car. You don't want to get that thing affected. You can just tell that you can use based on your requirement. Then we have rear occupant alert, which is very unique in our Kia car. None of the competition has this feature. Basically, what happens when you start your journey, when you sit in the driver's seat, any of the rear door opens, and once you end the journey, when the driver door is open, it will give you intimation in the cluster that please check the rear. So if you suppose you have started your journey and there is a pet is there, you forgot it. But the moment you open the door, it will give you a notification so that you can check in the rear before getting out of the car. That is also a very cool feature you will be finding in the Kia cars. Okay. Then we'll talk about the rollover sensor. As if the name implies, it's a rollover mitigation. Basically to avoid vehicle topple down with the help of three sensors: steering angle sensor, yaw rate sensor, or the four wheel speed sensor. So based on this three information, ECU will dedicate the brake force and engine drag control in such a way the vehicle doesn't topple down, especially when you're driving the car in a high speed. So try to reduce the center of gravity in such a way that vehicle doesn't get out of your control. Then we have auto light control and the headlamp escort function. Auto light control is basically to auto headlamps only. So if you are going in the daytime, if you are going in a tunnel or in a cellar, automatically the light will get pop up. So you don't need to manually on it. So that also reduces your stress. Then the escort function, basically whenever you are parking your car in a cellar, which is a pitch dark condition, you don't know the path of it, what is there in the path. But once you unlock the car, the illumination will be there for 30 seconds. So basically it's easy it's like the car is guiding you to your home. That's the main word is called escort. There is a rear view camera with dynamic function. Basically, whenever you're putting your car in a reverse gear and you're trying to steer your steering, the lines will also start moving. That is a dynamic. Then we have a static also. Instead of moving your steering, the lines will be straight. And this will have three color. One is yellow, green, and red. So red, definitely no one want to be in that situation. So that also helps your car and you, especially parking in your congested place. Now for this, one more feature that is a standard for this Kia is offering in Syros EV is the LED fog lamps. Basically what happens, whenever you're driving in extreme foggy condition, it is very blur in nature. But to give you intimation to the person opposite to it, there is a car is there. So fog lamps are placed below it because as you know, fog is from below 1 meter above the surface. So that's when the vehicle fog lamps is placed below it. So the opposite person will know there is a car is there. So try to avoid the frontal collision in those situations. So these are the standard 25 safety features which is available in the Kia Syros EV. Now, I hope this video is very informative to you, my friends. And if you have any suggestion related to this, please share me in your comment box. Thank you again for watching this video.